Goldie was really, really good. They tried to work him over a little bit early on and block him like they did last week off the ball and that sort of stuff. But in the second half, he really took over and gave us domination through the middle part of the ground, which led to us getting some clearance in the second half of that third quarter and hitting the scoreboard pretty hard. So once we got up and rolling, he was able to stretch him, and then he got forward and hit the scoreboard a couple of times. And his second half today, he looked clearly better than what he put up in the last couple of weeks. So it'd been absolutely sensational response from Todd.
Goldstein brings down a good mark, Werribee, but if they can just get a run on, starting with this kick from Goldstein, which is good.
Hansen was again played a key role for us early on, down back in defence. And then in the second half, as he was noted to go forward, him and Ben Mackay swapped positions basically, and Ben Mackay went back as a key defender and Lockie went forward and kicked a couple of goals for us and looked really dangerous because he's so strong overhead. He was able to take 2 or 3 contested marks and kick a couple of goals for us. So he gave us something to kick at and straightened us up in the second half, which was great for Locke. Lindsay's finished the day with 4 goals. Possibly could have kicked 5 or 6, probably had a couple of opportunities, but just looked really lively and challenged his direct opponent and the Port Melbourne opposition every time he got near the footy. So it was a bit of a game of Lindsay of old where he was up and about, and it looked like something was going to happen every time Lindsay got near the footy. So he went into the middle a couple of times and tried to liven it up through the middle part of the ground, but did most of his work down forward. And again, a 4-goal effort from a small forward was a good effort and a great response from Lindsay. Jed played as a mid-forward for the first half, did a couple of nice things, got some shots on goal and used the ball pretty well by foot, but probably had his biggest influence after half-time when he went in and played as an inside midfielder. Had 3 or 4 clearances in the third quarter and had about 8 or 9 touches in that third quarter when we really turned the game. So we went from being probably on the back foot to back on the front foot by 3/4 time. A good response. He looked lively, on the move at stoppages and was physical around the contest, which Jed's really good at. So pretty clean with ball in hand and a good second half again by Jed. Cam Zurhaar obviously back in the VFL after 2 or 3 games up in the AFL, so and looked like the benefit of going in and playing some AFL football has just given him a real shot in the arm. He was terrific early on, really physical around the ball, looked good in the air, looked good when it hit the ground. Another one that was just creating opportunities from very little, and his forward pressure was fantastic. He was able to get up the ground and help us defend. Again, when we needed him to stand up and deliver, he took a mark late in the day and kicked the goal that put us back in front. So a bit of an iceman under the pump there. He stood and delivered when we needed him to, but he was really impressive. And just to touch on again, he looked like the benefit of playing some AFL football has helped him immensely. His intensity today was right up and a really solid 4-quarter performance from Cam.
It's on the way, goal umpire doesn't move.